Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the hacked Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions walkthrough. We're into a really interesting point in the game here where I'm going to try to do like, I don't know how I'm going to do these videos. I'm going to do like I guess I'll probably just start with the walkthrough video first and then, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to clip this for an additional kind of like a specific Gafgarian ninja, whatever knight swords throwing guide as well. So I don't know. I'm not sure how this is all going to play out, but I just wanted to show what I've got here and how I'm setting up. So I've got Ramza as a thief right now. I'm going to leave this blind knife on him because I don't really want him punching. I guess the power gauntlet's probably okay. But yeah, that looks kind of okay. And then, so we've got we've got metal on him. I think that's important, as well as JP boost. And why is that? Well, like my thief is already is already completely maxed out, but our goal here is JP spillover, and so we want a bunch of the JP from Ramza's thief to spill onto Gafgarian here. Gafgarian is going to stay a Fell Knight. I am going to remove his weapon though. I do not want him using his I don't want him prioritizing attacking enemy characters. I really actually want him healing my own characters. And so to do that, I've got him with the items command. I wonder though. I'm really tempted to try out because I think he's got white mage. He's got cure. I just don't know if I want him using this instead of potions. I could restore his MP using mantra, which would probably be okay. I just don't know exactly how I want him set up here. I don't really like casting. I've got it's the charge time that I find is kind of annoying. And yeah, well, let's just leave him as is. And then let's check my generics here that I'm going to take in. So I've got Nicolita here as a monk, and so she's got martial arts and then fundaments. I'm going to have fundaments on all of my generics. The reason for that is because it's basically the same thing, and also JP boost, by the way. Same reason as the JP boost also on Ramza is that we want the JP from this job spilling over onto Gafgarian. Also, and I recommended this earlier on in the walkthrough, but you want these classes at job level 8. Let me just see here, abilities, learn. Yeah, so everything of mine is at 8, and I've got 9,099 JP already. But yeah, really important to be already at level 8 because that way, you'll get more JP as you go up, right? You get more JP per action that you take in that job, and thus even more will spill over onto Gafgarian, and also that will speed up this process. Now you don't have to do that, you really don't, but I wanted this to go a little bit faster, and so I, prepped everybody beforehand and made sure that everybody is at job level 8. So, anyways, we're going monk, knight, archer, and that's the only 3 that I can take. So it's just going to be these 3 for now. I probably will have to take a geomancer into the following battle, but that's okay. We don't need to worry about that quite yet. We just need to get these early jobs kind of leveled up and out of the way. So as far as equipment, it doesn't really matter for these other characters and what they're really equipped with. But again, they've all got JP boost and they've all got fundaments and focus. So it'll be easier to I guess just use their abilities in combat. It should be a lot faster. So all right, let's get started. We've already done all of our prep work, so let's get working. Okay, so we'll take Jean, Mitsuba, and Nicolita. So we're going to have, obviously, Gafgarian is going to work as a guest, which stinks. We will have no control over him, and actually we will not have any control over him for this entire process, which again kind of stinks, but you know, it's just how we got to deal with it. Also, Agrius is a guest here as well, so we will not be able to control her. All right, so a purse of 500 gil per head. 'Tis coin I lack, not wits. 2,000, or you can stick them yourself. Mayhap you forget the ease with which men are branded heretics. Threats, is it? 1,000, then. 700, I can offer no more. Done. Let it never be said that I was aught but a pious man. I pray your newfound piety lends not itself to mercy. They will be here soon, and I shudder to think of your fate should any of them survive. No sooner speak the devil's name than he doth appear. You've work to do, best be about it. I like the threat there that is employed, and that'll be... well, I mean, I think that it's a good idea to keep that in mind for later on in the story. Gods be good, that's Sir Gafgarian. 700 ahead for this? An ambush. The day grows lovelier by the hour. If you'd not fight, the road home lies behind you. While I make no habit of charity, could not well abandon so goodly a wench to rogues. Do not patronize me, sir. Obviously, Agrius and Gafgarian do not see eye to eye. I also do find it that it's interesting that Gafgarian is basically like a dark knight, whereas Agrius is more of a holy knight. So kind of an interesting contrast between the two of them. All right, so let's zip on up here and take some of these. Oh, because we're not gonna take anybody out. We're gonna miss. I'm gonna take out the thieves for sure. I think I'm gonna leave one of the archers alive. I would leave a caster alive, but I don't know. I don't really want to. I did forget to. I kind of wanted to unequip this archer's weapon, but that's okay. I think we'll be alright. And then eventually I'm going to kill off Agrius here. I don't... she's just not helpful, and she's probably going to really get in the way more of anything, so... when we'll start off the battle using fundaments right away. Oh, that's a 90% chance, and I failed before. Huh. Alright. So, let's go up here. I think the thieves are the biggest issue. Obviously, they're male thieves, so it's possible that they would charm my my ladies, the lovely ladies, and hence we need to take them out. So, the other thing I'm gonna do here too is I'm gonna steal that archer's weapon so that I don't have to worry about getting shot. Oh, no, let's not go behind her. And I also kind of want to get her into a corner, so we'll see if that plays out in that way. I guess up against a wall would work too, honestly. Only thing I really don't like about this map is how narrow it is, and the buildings are tall, so it's pretty. Look at that, nice. All right, so that's a good start. Now she's obviously going to be stuck here. Well, no, she's not. I'm sorry. That body is in the way, so I can't really block her off. But we can do this. So yeah, so we've really already started the process here. I'm gonna keep using fundaments. I probably need to take out. Oh, I should take out Agrius here. I really just don't want her off, of course. And I forgot to unequip her. I should have done that before this battle. Let's see. Jesus, yeah. Really should have unequipped Agrias here. Oh, she's attacking even my own characters. What a jerk. Look at that. She just doesn't even care. She's like, what? Allies? Whatever. Alright, I'm going to take her out with my monk. And I'm going to start using Tailwind on Gafgarian. So my idea here is to not just unlock his ninja job. Obviously, we're not going to be able to actually fully unlock it in this battle because we don't have enough characters to spill JP onto him. But the idea also is to do a little bit of leveling on him. In order to get a ninja to be throwing night swords at you, they need to be high level. You can't just, unfortunately, unlock the night sword ability and then have them throwing stuff at you right away. They need to be in the low 90s. I don't remember exactly which level it is. I'll obviously have to look into that again, but it is low 90s, and then they'll start throwing. I think they throw the defender first because that's the weakest of the night swords. So oops, no. Oh, too late. All right, so let's just wait here, and then eventually here I'm going to do a little bit of damage to some of my characters so that Gafgarian will start healing them with potions. And I really want to get her, or this archer, kind of backed up into a corner. I'd really like her down towards the bottom though, but I don't know if I can get her to go down there. I'm really annoyed by the camera, the constant camera movement. So maybe I'll see if I can get her, to go down towards the bottom. There might be a way to do it. All right, let's go back into the tailwinds. So the ninja, the toughest of the jobs is going to be the thief, right? Because it needs to be level 5 thief. And so Ramza is going to be really the one that needs to do the bulk of the spillover JP, which shouldn't be that difficult, but we'll just see if I can get her kind of to go down the hill instead. It's going to be tough because there's so many bodies in the way right now. Yeah, but anyways, this is pretty much this is pretty much it. There's not much more. It's just gonna be spamming fundaments. Again, I'm gonna try at least try to kind of funnel her. Oh no, I need to give her a route out though. There we go. But yeah, we'll try to get her down the hill. It's just it's tough to get her to move. Yeah, look at this. She's just standing here now. Dang it. But also, yeah, I'll have to ding up one of my characters though too, so that hopefully he the idea is that Gafgarian will use some healing abilities or at least potions on some of my other characters, and the reason for that is because they're level 99. I don't really want him fighting this archer constantly because she doesn't, or she's level 14 or whatever, right? So I really just don't. Yeah, dang it. Yeah, honestly, maybe leaving the archer alive wasn't the best choice. Maybe one of those mages would have been better. because of that charge, right? Because she just was standing there to try to attack him. But let's just see. I'm gonna waste, just waste some turns here, just to try to get her to, or just to see if she'll move. Punch her. Take that. Ooh, that's not good. So I also don't want her to die though, so I'm gonna have to heal her probably. Oh, she'll grab this. Yeah, there we go. All right, that works too. The other kind of interesting thing here is, if she's hitting my higher level characters, that works too, because then she will level as well, and then if Garfgarian hits her, that'll help him level a little bit faster too. So we'll see how that all works out. Oops, I didn't really want to do this. I guess this is fine. And eventually here what I'll do also is take a cut in the footage, because this isn't the most entertaining gameplay ever, but I just wanted to have a good sense of kind of how to get this to work. And there might be some, I wonder if there's like some tweaks maybe that I could make to make the process a little bit faster, but I just don't know if I want to, I'm not sure if I can like use auto battle, because I think my characters will just attack her if I, set them to, certain different things. And here Garfgarian's going to block her now, of course. Yeah, only 11 experience is not great. So eventually what I'll have to do here is actually surround the archer. I really was just hoping that, oh, you know what I bet I could do? I bet I could kill him off and then revive him, just so that I could kind of funnel her down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill him off so that I can funnel her down the hill. This is a little bit, I don't know how much we really need to do that, but the camera spinning, it gets really annoying to me. Let's metal her. Alright, hopefully he'll move. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to get her down the hill. We'll see if that actually works out. But I mean, honestly, there really isn't that much else to this strategy. Unfortunately here, Garfgarian's only been hitting her, so he's not leveling like I want him to. But what I'll do is I'll get her kind of into the position that I want her. Like, again, my hope is I can get her down the hill or something, or at least up against a wall. That way that I only need to use 3 characters to kind of block her off. And what I'll do here is I'll take a little cut, get her into the spot that I want her. And then, I'll do some more footage then of this battle, and hopefully a much faster leveling process for Garfgarian. So that is what I will do. Okay, so we're back. I have really put in a lot of work here already, but I want to bring one thing up here. So I did get Garfgarian all the way up to 94. Now 94 is the last level that he will throw defenders. At level 95, he'll throw Save the Queen. Let me see the other ones here. 96 is Excalibur, 97 is Ragnarok, and then 98 and 99, he both throws Chaos Blade. So, again, this is the last level that I'm going to have him gain. Now, honestly, I don't really care that much about defenders. Defenders are semi-easy to get a hold of. Really, it's the Save the Queen is the one that starts to be a little bit more difficult to get a hold of. And then, obviously, Excalibur's, Ragnarok's, Caspis. Now, also, though, all of these will be, semi-easy to obtain in Chapter 4 via ninjas. You know, because there's actually random ninjas that will be able to get this stuff from. But I would rather just knock this stuff all out now, you know, when we've got a pretty good setup. One thing I will add here, though, that I wish I would have done differently was I actually wish I would have gone with one of the casters, one of those mages, to leave alive. The reason is right here. If you notice, she's charging, and that stinks. It just makes it so that, you know, I would have rather her attack and finish immediately, and not do these, you know, charged attacks, because oftentimes they end up failing. And, you know, not to say that a regular melee attack can't fail either, but it would have just been better, I think, to have a mage instead. One of the other things that you can do here, and I actually kind of recommend this, is to reduce her attack power. So I do have my one knight, and so I've reduced her attack down to 1. Now that makes it so that when she does land, it doesn't hurt much, right? Which makes it easy. It's just easier to manage, you know, the damage that she does. Some other things that I've done is all right. So actually, let me take a look here at, or I'll show you guys Gafgarian here. So his Fell Knight is already at level 8. That was pretty easy to, you know. Well, that's not important actually, honestly. But Knight is already 4, Archer's 4, Monk is 4, I think, and then yeah, Thief is 5 already. So yeah, it was actually honestly a lot easier than I remembered to get to this point. Now, I am playing on War of the Lions, so if you're playing on the regular tactics, you don't need to go this high. I think you only need to go Archer 3, right? And then Thief 4, because the requirements for Ninja are lowered in the original tactics. So I just had to go, you know, a bump up just one bit higher. Obviously, we don't actually have Ninja unlocked quite yet because Geomancer is still only at level 1, and there was just no way to do that for this specific battle. We're going to have to do that in the next one. So, but that'll be really, really easy too. I'll probably just bring, you know, I mean, I guess I could technically make everybody a Geomancer and then just knock it out right there, like, really quickly. And also I want Gafgarian not to gain any levels, which is also going to be really easy for the next battle, because, you know, the enemy levels are going to be a lot lower. Or should be a lot lower. So, yeah, so that's it for this part of the video. We're going to move on to the next part. I just need to finish her off, but again, it's really been about making sure that Gafgarian got all the levels from, you know, honestly, you don't even need to go this high with his level in this battle. And, you know, honestly, I would kind of, I think I probably should have just waited until the next battle to go this high. But really the you know, getting the Archer levels done as well as the Monk, right? Because we want to make sure that we've got Geomancer unlocked. That's probably it's you know, get Geomancer unlocked, get your Thief at the appropriate level. Again, either 4 if you're playing on regular PlayStation, or 5 if you're playing the War of the Lions, and then Archer level 3, you know, for, again, regular, or level 4 for War of the Lions. If you've got that stuff done, and again, unlock Geomancer, which obviously you need to get a high enough level Monk in order to do that. So once you've got all that stuff, you're ready to go. Also, though, you know, if you don't get quite high enough on one of these classes, it's not that big of a deal, right? Because we're gonna have one more battle to knock this out. But you really have to put, you know, some work in on this battle, because again, and it's the same reason, we only have 2 battles to work with to get his ninja unlocked. So just make sure that you've got that planned out. And I ran out of potions and stuff, which is why it was this actually got a little bit longer. That's the other thing. I'm curious if having Gafgarian have the White Mage Cure spell would have been better as well, because I've got the you know, my Monk here that I could have restored his magic with that. I just don't know. That's a tough call. That probably. Yeah, it probably would have been better, but yeah, anyways, regardless, you don't really need to get in this high level anyway for this. But yeah, so all right, anyways, I'm going to end this one here. We're going to finally finish off this Archer, and we're going to move on And then here you can just see my. Oh, yeah. Before I finish this off though, one of the other things that I did too was really this is a lot about managing your character's speed and attack power. So my speed is it's down to 4 on my archer. That's because I used my knight to reduce it. And I think that's a good way to do this, right? Because once Gefgarian has got enough JP spillover from my archer, I don't really need her to keep taking turns, right? I'm not gaining anything by it. So I reduce her speed so that she's getting less turns. And I did that with some of the other stuff too. I also sped up the enemy archer. I think that actually really helps because really you kind of want her to gain levels, so then it's easier for your characters to get, specifically Gefgarian, to gain levels off of her, right? And that's just the way that the experience works in this game. So yeah, but that's it. So we're going to finish this archer off here, and we will continue on. We cannot linger. We must find Lady Ovelia. And how shall we do that? Call out her name and hope she comes running? Our captors have but one place to go, the impenetrable walls of Fort Besselet. Then we must lose no time. Indeed. The battle is won! Yeah, this one was a slog. I mean, I'm not kidding. This battle. That process takes a really long time. So, you know, if you want to go this route, just be prepared. You've been warned. Okay, so Aragoya Woods is our second battle that we, can use to get Gefgarian's ninja class unlocked. Now, the one thing though that I want to do here is let's take a look at Dorder here. Let's go to the art outfitter. I'm not seeing any. Well, I guess the round shield is kind of new, right? I guess I think Gefgarian and Agrius had some equipped. Don't really need to buy those, but why not? Headgear's new. Mithril vests are new. Ring mail, kind of new. Spiked boots. This is jump +1. I usually never use these, but I'm just gonna buy some anyway. Leather cloak here. This will give us a little bit more. I think. What is this? Yeah, physical and magical evade. Oh, shurikens are buyable now. Honestly, probably won't really do much with those. But yeah, there I completely nuked my potion stock that I had. Whoopsies. Okay, so at this point, I may do some random encounters just to try to grab some more like thief hats and stuff. I'm just a little curious if I'm gonna need them. Obviously I'll do that stuff off camera so that we won't have to, sit through it. But I guess I could maybe make Gefgarian, I don't know, Geomancer, I guess. It doesn't really matter that much, to be completely honest. Yeah, we're going to be, I'm probably just going to spill over a bunch of JP from my other characters, so I'll probably just make them Geomancers as well. Where are we at here? Geomancer. And then, yeah, so we'll get this all set up, and then, the following battle after that will be the one where we actually catch from him, and yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the from that point on, it'll be pretty ridiculous. I think maybe I don't know if kind of want to just leave him as thief. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Ramza yet. I'll decide off camera and just kind of choose from there. But all right, I'm going to save here, and we're probably going to end this one. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna do some stuff off camera. I think I'm gonna try to get a hold of some more of those thief hats. But all right, that is all the time I've got for this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.